Have played games that have reshaped the table and brought the run-in into full champions on multiple occasions. It's Chelsea versus Manchester United.
Last night, looking at Chelsea, Cole Palmer has been for Chelsea. Kobe Mainoo has been a shining light.
For 2 goals against Burnley, getting him 13 in the Premier League. Pretty much everything. Chelsea start the night in the bottom half of the table, but still close enough to the European
players and indeed both coaches.
Anthony finding Wan-Bissaka, the first sweeping move, and then Anthony coming in with a shot which was blocked. So Mudryk, who got the vote of confidence from the manager. There was a bit of speculation that Sterling might come into the starting on. There's space out there for Gusto, and he's got Palmer supporting him. It's going to fall for Gallagher! The perfect start for Chelsea. A goal inside 4 minutes from their captain, and Conor Gallagher strikes to make it Chelsea. Varane looking for Bruno Fernandes, away by Cucurella. He'll get it back again, Fernandes, and that's really good defending by the Spaniard. There's Anthony with the shot, which had a deal of power as it left his left foot straight through West London all day. A little bit of slickness to the surface, which the players will enjoy. Here's Mudryk with the shot, that took a deflection, and it just made Onana think about it, and it flashes behind for a Chelsea corner.
Well, a secret...
That was nicely done through midfield by Manchester United. He can now take on Cucurella, Højlund, Garnacho, and the block made in there by Malo Gusto. A flick there by Bruno Fernandes, and then Anthony with a shot that took a deflection, and that's it, dribbles through. He wants to go the long way around Gusto. Might fancy this, you know, if he can line up the angle. Gives it to Cucurella instead. And here's Palmer. Off goes Jackson, across comes Maguire, who's never going to get there. Nicholas Jackson pulls it square. Mudryk was coming in. It's going to be a goal kick. The last touch was a Chelsea one, but Maguire was never really going to get across to that, was he?
No.
Goes back instead now to Mainoo. Clipped across to Garnacho, who we know can score the spectacular after the bicycle kick at Everton, but as a Villa. Mudryk towards Cucurella. Anthony came from the wrong side, penalty. Whenever you come from that position, you give yourself a problem. And Onana, and this time it's more orthodox by way of the routine. And he clinically powers the ball into the bottom corner to double Chelsea's lead.
I would say in his defence that looked a sore one.
What about this for a run from Palmer? So impressive.
Their attitude is absolutely first class. You can see the one thing as well, it's worth mentioning, they've been really, really well coached.
Palmer there ahead of Diogo Dalot.
It was a good ball from Fernandes. A beautiful skill, beautiful skill.
Astonishing feat there from Palmer. Bit of virtuoso start to the game. Gallagher's free kick, and coming in was Disasi, and he had so much time to think about it, so many options about where to place it, and in the end put it over the bar. Another tackle won by Gallagher. Off goes Jackson, running away from Casemiro. Mudryk steaming forward to join in. He's up against Maguire. From a tight angle, he can only find the side netting, but they just seem a yard faster, a yard sharper. There's Mainoo, now Dalot. Dalot can shoot. That's took a deflection, that's going to go behind for a corner.
Can his foot get the free kick? Yep, it's been a great watch so far.
Garnacho looking to take on Gusto, that's a free kick. Just caught him, Malo Gusto, yellow card, first booking tonight. Maguire's made his run. That's dealt with in there, then the short whip back in with plenty. Bruno Fernandes able to find Anthony, but he'd got no real chance to control it. That's Paulo from Caicedo. In goes Garnacho. Chance for Manchester United, 2-1. Well, that's the way back into the game. It took a Chelsea mistake. It came from Caicedo, but Garnacho was deadly. One against the goalkeeper. Chelsea 2, Manchester United 1. Shared a word with his international teammate Garnacho. Free kick in towards Maguire, who was able to reach it, but then not.
But if you're shipping goals on that, you've no chance.
Højlund back to Bruno Fernandes, and his eyes must have lit up when he saw the ball for Chelsea. Excellent ball back. Enzo Fernandez, good save, and there was Wan-Bissaka to save the day for Manchester United. Palmer. Space on the other side for Garnacho. He's well found by the Brazilian. Cucurella across there for Chelsea. Dalot in towards Højlund. He leaves it 2-2. Bruno Fernandes and Manchester United all the way back in the blink of an eye.
That's a brilliant goal. Fletch, that is a brilliant goal. And it comes
game to this point. Kaizer for Chelsea. Mudryk shoots. Onana saves it. This could be anything.
Oh, I'm loving this.
It's not a bad ball, it's Maguire coming in, and that's not the first time that a free kick's gone right the way through the box and found Maguire, who's the widest United bridge. Cole Palmer coming forward for Chelsea. Now Gallagher drives it right the way through, and that's behind for the goal kick. I just wondered there whether Nicholas Jackson might have gambled, Ali.
I was watching Nicholas Jackson.
Palmer on the ball and bearing down here. Palmer, Gallagher, post, so close to Chelsea retaking the lead, and it's the 1-2 punch that's been... Here's Garnacho. Dalot. Bruno Fernandes hits his own man, I think, Højlund. Although the Manchester United players suggesting it's hit Paddy Ashil, and then Højlund went down under the challenge, but that's not a penalty either. But it's been a good start inside the Chelsea penalty area here by United. What a run this is from Maguire, who then lashes one goalwards with his left foot. I mean, that would have... Lovely ball into Palmer. Chelsea have got men over. Cole Palmer on the move. It
really was.
Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. And blocked behind Enzo Fernandez, and now they're in business. It's 3-on-3. Palmer's made his run. It's given to him. Cole Palmer. Enzo Fernandez, great defending. Here they come again. Chelsea's turn, Ali.
This is great, it really is. Oh, lovely skill.
Foul by Maguire. Disasi. Jackson in behind. Jackson shoots. Højlund's off to the races. Bruno Fernandes can't find the finish, and finally we get to take a breath.
What's happened here? It's behind him.
There's a mistake by Disasi, and here goes Højlund charging in. Disasi gets back and did just about enough. He got the touch. He celebrates the... Taken by Bruno Fernandes. Headed on by Casemiro and headed over. He's such a threat, isn't he?
What's a chance? Yeah. For him, that's a chance.
And Enzo Fernandez. And Cole Palmer. Shoots! Tipped over the bar by Onana. I mean, if you sit off this Chelsea team like that, you're just... Enzo Fernandez chasing him. He's going to take a run here at Disasi and take him onto the outside. Anthony's still going. He's going to get all the way through, and he put it right through the six. And Garnacho's the one running through the middle.
Oh, what
and it's gone in early. Garnacho! Scores! What a goal! That's wonderful from Anthony. Super ball, and Garnacho stooping in to head it into the back of the net. And Manchester United, who were 2-0 down, lead 3-2 at Stamford Bridge. But that's one of the passes of the season.
Without doubt. Without doubt. I've got to say, Anthony's been really bright.
Conor Gallagher. And it's whipped in by Palmer with the kind of pace that any kind of touch makes it an issue. And Onana doing the Sterling. Chelsea have got 4 in the box with him, and it's managed to miss all of them.
Yeah.
Fernandes.
Great ball.
Cucurella. And steered behind by Campbell for the corner. Played in now to Raheem Sterling. Sterling pulls it back for Chukwueze. Madueke is coming on. Here's Madueke. Shooting Madueke, but it had to be something special from there. The angle was always against. Madueke takes on Dalot and gets in behind it. He's gone down! Penalty! He took it. You could almost cut the tension inside Stamford Bridge. Palmer! Calm as you like! Cold as ice! Rain falling! Everyone inside Stamford Bridge focused on him! Mason Mount of all people, and then whipped in!
What a challenge that was in your own box!
Corner taken short, look at the time for Palmer, shoots it in! Full time.
What a
Look
game.
at him.
Dear me.
Just look at him. just look at Mauricio Pochettino and his staff, and the Chelsea fans around us cannot believe it.